So he said, what sort of answer can one give to that? What was really needed was a fundamental change in our attitude toward life. We had to learn ourselves, and furthermore, we had to teach the despairing men that it did not really matter what we expected from life, but rather what life expected from us. We needed to stop asking about the meaning of life and instead to think of ourselves as those who were being questioned by life daily and hourly. Our answer must consist not in talk and meditation, but in right action and in right conduct. Life ultimately means taking the responsibility to find the right answer to its problems and to fulfill the tasks which it constantly sets for each individual. Wowza dowza. Okay? So, the first part of this is having your own aim, having your own drive, having your own desire. What are you aiming for? But if you find that, hey, I don't find anything in me that I want to do that's pulling me from the inside, you have to understand that you are a part of the world, that you are here in life, and that life came through you to do something and to answer questions and to find solutions and to be an aid in a situation. And there is a calling on your life. There is something here for you to do. And when we allow ourselves to have that moment, that opportunity, that um, he says not meditation, but meditation, um, and we meditate on what parts of life do we feel are problems? Do we feel that there is issues or tension? And what solutions does our individual mind come up with? How can we create a solution? How can we bring to life the answer that these problems are presenting to us? And I've found for myself, and I've learned through different trainings, that a way to help someone switch their train of thought is through asking questions, open ended questions, so that the mind begins to um, process and it happens automatically. So it's a great way to get someone's mind moving, to get someone in a different state of being, um, because the brain automatically hears a question and starts to seek an answer. And if you have someone in your life, like a life coach or a counselor or a therapist or a really trustworthy friend that you trust with intimate things and you trust their advice, um, to have those conversations that open you up. If you're feeling like there's nothing inside of me pulling me into action or feel that feels like purpose, um, have someone go through those situations that you um, may feel pressed by and see what solutions that you can offer or just can think about. You feel me? I feel like a lot of times when we contemplate solutions or ways that we can help, we feel like we have to be the one who does the whole thing and executes it and finishes it, starts it, gets the team together, really makes the change just all by ourselves, leading it, you feel me? But really, just having the idea, just taking the time to think about it and perhaps discuss it with someone is a great place to start. we aren't here by ourselves. There's so many other human beings on the planet. And with the communication tools that we have today, it's easier than ever to share those ideas with individuals, to collaborate, to just express a different perspective. A lot of these issues and these problems and these challenges that we deal with as individuals and as society um, simply require more conversation on the solution and less focus on the problems themselves. And I love that he mentions that what is really needed was a fundamental change in our attitude towards life. That we should be asking what life expects from us. Because we can really get into a childish, immature state where we feel like everything is supposed to be here for us and that life is supposed to be here for us. And while I do believe life is here for us, for me, for our good, if you are in a mental space, an emotional place, spiritual place where you feel that life isn't for you, then start thinking what you're here to do for life.